Long ago, in a quiet mountain valley, there lived an enlightened teacher, deeply knowledgeable in ancient spiritual teachings. This teacher understood that the universe constantly interacts with humans, sending them tests before their world changes. Surrounded by his students, the teacher one day decided to speak about how the universe tests people, preparing them for new heights and transformations in life. His voice was calm and clear, like the water in mountain streams, and every listener felt the depth of wisdom in his words. The universe does not send tests randomly, the teacher began. It always prepares us for something greater, testing our resolve and spiritual maturity. These tests can be seen as steps on the path to inner enlightenment and outer change. Today, I will share with you the signs that indicate you are on the brink of transformation. First test: the feeling of stagnation and dissatisfaction. The teacher looked at his students carefully and continued. The first test is the feeling that you are stuck in place, that your life no longer brings joy. This stagnation creates inner unrest, but in reality, it's a signal from the universe. It wants you to reconsider your priorities and look at life from a new perspective. One young student raised his hand and asked, "Teacher, what should we do when everything seems pointless and we lack the strength to move forward?" The teacher smiled and replied, "Buddhist teachings tell us that every feeling of dissatisfaction is an opportunity for growth. If it seems like you've hit a dead end, it means your soul is ready for change. It's important not to resist these feelings, but to recognize them as a call to action." Second test: loss of the old and familiar. The teacher continued, "The second test is when you lose what was once an important part of your life. This could be a job, a relationship, or even familiar beliefs. The universe takes away the old to make room for the new." One of the women asked, "Teacher, I recently lost my job, and now I don't know how to move forward. Why did this happen to me?" The teacher nodded in understanding and said, "In Buddhism, we are taught that attachment to the old holds us in place. Loss is a lesson in impermanence, a reminder that everything in this world is transient. The universe gives you a chance to start a new chapter, but to accept it, you must let go of fear and the pain of loss." Third test: random but significant encounters. The teacher explained further, "The third test is when people or situations seemingly appear in your life by chance, but their influence on you is profound. The universe sends you these people to open your eyes to something new or to push you toward important decisions." One of the older students remarked, "Recently, I met someone I hadn't spoken to in years, and that meeting changed my outlook on life. How can this be explained?" The teacher answered, "Buddhist teachings on karma tell us that all events are interconnected. Encounters that seem random are, in fact, part of a greater plan. It's important to see every person as a teacher and to be open to learning from those the universe places in your path." Fourth test: the feeling of deep loneliness. The teacher looked at his hands and continued, "The fourth test is the feeling of deep loneliness. This is a time when it seems the world has turned away from you, and no one understands you. The universe wants you to turn inward and find support, not in the external, but in your inner world." One of the students, with tears in her eyes, asked, "Teacher, why does loneliness hurt so much? How can we overcome it?" The teacher quietly replied, "In Buddhism, loneliness is not seen as a punishment, but as an opportunity for deep self-discovery. When all external distractions fade away, you begin to hear your inner voice and realize your true nature. Loneliness is not the end, but the beginning of your spiritual journey. Fifth test: unexpected difficulties. The teacher spoke of the fifth test. The final test before great changes is the unexpected difficulties and obstacles that appear just when you think you're on the right path. These obstacles are the universe's way of testing your determination and readiness for the new phase of life. One of the monks said, "I felt like I had found my calling, but at the last moment, everything began to fall apart. Why does this happen?" The teacher replied, "Buddhist wisdom teaches us that challenges on the path are a test of our faith and resilience. If you face obstacles, it means you're close to your goal. The universe wants to ensure that you are prepared to overcome any difficulty in pursuit of your true calling." Tests from the universe are not a punishment, but preparation, the teacher said in conclusion. It tests your strength, helps you see what you truly desire, and prepares you to accept change with an open heart. Embrace stagnation, loss, encounters, loneliness, and difficulties as signs that your world is about to change. The students left the teacher, filled with new realizations, ready to face the trials the universe had in store for them. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with friends and family so they too can benefit from the power of. Thank you for joining us, and until next time, stay vibrant and healthy.